Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome also to my bedroom, because today we have a yoga practice for insomnia, something that I have certainly struggled with myself. I would suggest that maybe you grab a pillow off of your bed like I have, or you can even do this practice on your bed if you prefer. So starting out in a nice, comfortable seat, whatever that looks like to you. Take a moment to find stillness, closing the eyes. Stilling the breath. And we'll begin by taking a few very slow circles with the upper body. Almost like a massaging motion for the inner organs. You can keep the eyes closed if you'd like. And just kind of let the upper body do whatever it naturally wants to do. So there's no right or wrong way to create this motion. There's no right or wrong way to end our day. I'm just finding a little bit of conscious connection between breath and movement. And eventually we can reverse that circle, so taking the upper body around in the opposite direction. You might notice some areas of tightness or particular sensations. And let's finish up our last circle. And find a tall seat once more. You're welcome to switch the cross of the legs if you happened to be seated cross-legged. Or just take any comfortable variation of a seated posture that works for you. And keeping the eyes closed, start nodding the head up and down. And as you do that, really slowly, see if you can identify something that you are actually saying yes to. So maybe that is saying yes to leaving the day behind. Maybe that is saying yes to a good night's sleep. And then bringing the head to balance right on top of the neck once more. We'll start to shake the head now. So turning over one shoulder and then over the other. Just like you're saying no. And again, you might like to find something to say no to. Saying no to taking any negativity with you. Saying no to anything that is not serving you right now, that may be keeping you awake, keeping that mind racing. Let's take one more on each side. And then finding the center once more. Really nice. Roll the shoulders back, and all together let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll come to sit in a half shoelace pose, so I'll just turn to the side here. Extending both legs out in front, you might like to give them a little bit of a shake. And we'll pick up that right leg and cross knee over knee, more or less. So right knee over left knee, and the right foot can be out any amount, or you can tuck it in a little bit closer to your hip. And if you'd like to use your pillow, this would be a nice time to drape it over the legs. We'll find a little bit of a forward fold here, any amount. Different bodies, different experiences. The point is just to find somewhere where you feel that you can rest, where there's not much effort here. Maybe the forehead can rest to the back of the hands. You're welcome to readjust yourself and your pillow as necessary. We'll be here for a few moments together. This is a lovely way to kind of wind down with a gentle stretch through the entire back body. Maybe you notice that over time on the exhales, let's take about 5 more deep breaths here. Again, you're welcome to readjust if you feel that you'd like to go that little bit further, or maybe that you'd like to back out of it. Final deep breath. And then really slowly rolling your way back up to a tall seat. Noticing how you feel. You might like to shift that pillow out of the way just for a few moments, and keeping the legs as they are, bring the backs of the hands to the mat. And this will again look a little bit different on everyone. But think about kind of rocking the upper body backwards, so the tailbone will tuck, the chin may come towards the chest. We're looking for a stretch into the backs of those wrists and into the forearms. Oftentimes, insomnia or trouble sleeping can be manifested through gripping in the hands. Hands and fingers that are so used to being active all day long. This can sometimes be a nice little message for the body and the brain that it is time to let go. There is nothing more that the hands need to do, or that the body needs to do. There is only rest. And let's release out of that. You might help that right leg alongside the left. Give them both a little bit of a shake, in and out, up and down. And we'll come to the other side. So assisting your left knee over the right. wiggling that left foot wherever it needs to go, and you can just take a moment sitting up tall with the eyes closed. Might notice right away if this side is already feeling a little bit different. And then perhaps taking hold of that pillow, or perhaps not. You can also just let yourself kind of dangle over the legs if you prefer. Finding whatever feels best to you. How much can you slow down your breath? Another thing that helps me personally whenever I am dealing with some insomnia is to choose a little bit of a mantra to repeat to myself to just kind of counter those thoughts or concerns that may be keeping me up. And a nice simple one that I like to come back to again and again is the following. I am doing my best. So if that particular phrase speaks to you, you might like to repeat it internally. I am doing my best. And so long as that phrase does resonate, then there is no more room left for guilt, for fear, for worry. I am doing my best. And for the final deep 4 or 5 breaths in this pose, again, you're welcome to take any little readjustments that you may like at this time. And then slowly, mindfully, finding your way back up to that tall seat, shifting the pillow out of the way. And this time, place the palms of both hands beside your hips, fingers facing backwards. And once again, we'll lean the upper body back, chin to chest, rounding slightly through the upper back. And this might already be enough to feel a bit of a stretching sensation in the palms and undersides of the forearms. You're also welcome to peel the palms off of the mat, getting an even deeper stretch right into the fingers. So just a few breaths here, backing away if it feels too intense. And then slowly bringing yourself forwards to release. Bringing both legs alongside one another to give them a little bit of a shake. And we'll come to a half butterfly. So with the left leg out at a diagonal, bringing the sole of the right foot just kind of somewhere in front of you, and you're welcome to sit up again on your pillow if that's more comfortable. And I want us to take a little bit of a foot massage. So bringing both hands, the sole of the foot, you can move the toes around. Again, no right or wrong way here, just bringing a little bit of attention to those feet that have carried us around, that are another huge source of tension, that rarely get very much attention, even if they deserve it. Let's just take 2 more breaths here. Maybe you'd like to just hold a spot that feels particularly special for you. And we'll simply switch sides. So you can release hold of that right foot, bringing the left foot in towards you. And eventually that right leg will go out towards the diagonal. Taking a moment to kind of settle in. Maybe this feels different. You can also pop that pillow underneath the left knee. And once you're ready, we'll find that same little massage for the left foot this time. Getting in between the toes, perhaps. Moving your way up and down the arch into the heel. This is your time. So just do your best. And again, let's find our final 2 breaths here. Holding in place. We're continuing that massage with fingertips or knuckles. And releasing the foot. Let's pull that right leg in, ending up in a cross-legged seat. Just enough time to sway the body right to left. Letting the neck go. Just a few times here. Making this movement as slow as possible. Just 1 more to each side. And then straightening up and taking hold 1 final time of that pillow. And this is where yogi's choice comes in. So take whichever posture is most comfortable for you to fall asleep in. So perhaps you sleep most comfortably on your back, in which case you can do so now. Perhaps you're like me and you're more of a side sleeper, in which case you might roll over to your favorite side. Finding whatever it is you need to be comfortable in this moment. Experimenting with where the arms would like to go, and the legs. I have done my best. It is time to rest.